Okay, as promised, a quick video about how to get kids off sugar who've already started, or somewhere between 1 or 2 or 3 and however old you want. How to get them off sugar once they've already started sugar. Now you may not like the answer quite to this little dilemma, because you know what happens. I don't know if you've ever seen it in the grocery store where they have now they have candy-free aisles, right? But if you've ever seen or looked over 2 aisles and heard a kid screaming at the top of his lungs, buckled in, strapped into his mother's cart there, trying to get at the candy, okay? Because they want some, right? And so it's a real problem. Kids know what this stuff is even before almost they can talk a lot of times, and they want more of it. So it's very difficult to say, now that you've had it and you've used it for rewards and you used it for birthdays and Halloween and blah blah blah, and now to take it away from them, okay? But I want you to think back on what what effect sugar's had in your life for some motivation. And here's the answer you're not going to like. Yeah, you can substitute substitute fruit for sugar, and there's a lot of cool things that you can do besides just yanking the sugar and stopping them from eating it or cutting them back. But what we found is the most successful process in getting kids off sugar is to get mom and or dad off sugar. Now, again, think of it like this. I said to myself I wasn't going to be a drinker like my father. I wasn't going to drink like my father, okay? That wasn't going to be me. But at the end of the day, what I wanted to be more than anything was like my father, okay? And drinking was part of how he had fun. And the same thing applies to sugar, okay? When they see mom enjoying whatever your sweet vice is, when they see you with the birthday cake or the ice cream at night or whatever it is, it doesn't really even matter, okay? They want to be like mom. And if mom's not eating, if dad's not eating, this is something we do together as a family. You've probably heard my story many times. I raised sugar-free kids from the womb forward. My kids were not interested in sugar at all, okay? Because they never really knew about it, okay? It wasn't something, and people would ask, how'd you get them off it? Well, we didn't start them, okay? But there is terrible word, but there is a larger dilemma with people with families who already have had kids have sugar and then try and get them off. Especially if you're trying to get off it, right? So the answer to the question is do it together. To have mom quit sugar with the kids and make a game of it. Try and find the good fruit. Try and find the sugar-free stuff. And I think you'll find it much, much easier than trying to take it away from the kids. The old do as I say and do as I do. If they see you still eating it, they're not going to want to do it. And they're not going to give you much fight. Now, they're going to fight a little at the beginning. The first few times they're going to fight, okay? I've seen this many times. They're going to be whining and complaining. But if mom's doing it with them and mom is optimistic about it, then this process goes much quicker and much faster. And I'm not above using any method I can to get you off sugar. I'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.